When we got arrested, like everyone was like, yes, said it that these guys are fraudsters. How come they can like, just start making money from how many songs are they singing that they're driving cars and all that? So like I was down, I was locked up for like 4 days without my phone. I was just saying, I was calling my assistant to say, are you sure my career is still intact?
You're listening to Adesope Live, the Afrobeats Podcast.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Adesope Live, an exclusive interview with my brother all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. They call him the Zanku Master. It is Zlatan. My brother, how you doing?
I'm fine, bro. I'm fine.
Listen, man, you're looking very good, bro.
I look stressed already because I've been shooting all day since 10 a.m. We're still out here shooting.
Are you for real? Talk to me. Is that a new project? What is that?
Wow. There's some project that's out already.
Okay. Talk to me, man. How has this Corona been? How has it been for you the last 6-7 months? We know how difficult it's been for a lot of people, but how did this whole sit-down lockdown affect you?
Actually, it affected me like show-wise. I've not been able to go for shows, and then we've not been able to travel. That we were not expecting 2020 to be like this. I was supposed to have my first headline show in London as well.
Absolutely, mate.
So, yeah, and then so we've just been adapting to the new way of life. Like it looks like we're just gonna continue facing whatever life brings. So I've just been able to like reshape myself, sit down, create new stuff, try new things, and then
I saw. I think it was last month that you went into Ghana writing camp with the likes of Sarkodie. Talk to me about going to Ghana. Who did you work with there, and why did you decide to go to Ghana?
Yeah, I actually went like Sak actually brought me to Ghana.
Wow.
Because he had a song that we did. He sent me a song and I recorded it. And then he said we were supposed to shoot it, but the pandemic also delayed it. So when I was able to fly to Ghana, he just said, yo, I want you and your team to fly down to Ghana. He paid for all the flights and everything. And brought us to Ghana. Gave us nice hospitality, big shout out to Sak. And then we shot the video. I think this song is dropping next week Friday.
Wow. Now let's talk about, I know over the last 2 or 3 years was when you really broke into the scene, particularly in the Afrobeats industry in Lagos, Nigeria, but you have been working in the music business trying to come up for quite some time. Talk to us a little bit about your journey as well as you can tell us.
From the scratch,
just a summary of, where it started from and how things changed for you about 2.5-3 years ago.
Yeah, actually, I never wanted to do music. Like I always say, I wanted to actually play football, and then football didn't work out. When I had my work in 2011, I was supposed to pass and then go to higher institution. So I failed, hopefully, because I didn't know mathematics and all that. I failed mathematics, so I could not go to higher institution. So I was sitting down at home, and then I just met myself in the studio with my friend one day, and they just told me to come into the booth and they come and try something. I can't even explain. That was how I started making music. I took the song home. Everyone in the house said they loved the song. I should start singing. Like they felt like you have one superstar in our generation. just for recording one song that is whack. So my friends were now telling me that I should keep on trying. I should try. So I started. I download instrumentals online. Sometimes I use TV advertisements when they're making a sound.
Wow.
I just used to compose my rap. And I didn't even know that I could get a bit online then. I was using TV then. After that, it was now time for me to go to a higher institution, Moshe Abela Polytechnic. I got there. I went there with the mind of just facing my studies and not doing music because my parents are struggling to foot my bill. If I don't do well, after sitting down at home for like 3 years. So one day, something just came up in the screen and said there's like a competition whereby well, if you have any talent, just come with 15 naira, buy the SIM card of one line like that, one company network in Nigeria, and I bought this. Someone bought it for me, and they brought the phone to the class and said I should come and try. I said, how would they give someone a brand new car? It's not possible. I've never seen where they would give someone a brand new car like that. Maybe these people just want to collect everyone's money. To cut the long story short, I won the car among like 140 people, and then that was when I now said, yes, it looks like I have to like take this music extra serious. And then after then, I met Olamide, called me, gave me a free verse, and then I did a video now, dance to the song. And from there, I'm making it with Burna Boy.
You mentioned Olamide. How important is a successful rapper and a musician like Olamide, who's also considered like a street rapper, you know, in Nigeria? How important was it to get a verse from somebody like that at the beginning?
It took me like 2 years. I was in his DM for like 2 years. I was always copying and pasting the message. Like the message, I'll copy it again and paste it. I'll say, bro, if I don't meet you in this life, sometimes I'll copy. I used to track him with his Snapchat. Whenever I post it on Snapchat, so I know he's with his phone. Immediately I'll go to his DM. Pop, 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 pop. And sometimes he will reply and say very soon. Then one day he just called me and it happened. He's such a nice person. He has been doing it for like since way back. And I always had it in my mind that if anybody would like answer my DM and want to play verse from me, to be him. So it was him I was messaging.
Now you mentioned, you know, you had a song with Burna Boy, the song "Killing Them" that absolutely shattered records. I think continues to be one of Burna Boy's biggest records. Like, what does it feel like to be a part of a record like that has gone on and continues to do incredibly well? Did you have that feeling after the song was done, or was it just something that caught you by surprise?
It was a surprise. It was a big surprise because when we actually made the song, it was supposed to be Burna's song. And I don't know how it happened. It came out as Zlatan featuring Burna Boy.
Wow.
Instead of Burna Boy featuring Zlatan. I don't know how. So I don't know how that happened. Like, it didn't really drop like a proper song, and then the song just started going by itself. Like, it looked like a song that I just put out. Like, we were not ready. It was not ready to put out, but I just put it out, and then it was just going like that. It was just going like that. It was just going like that, and then boom.
You were all over the place. One of the few places that I saw you after, you know, obviously you had the Able God collaboration that became a big smash, was you had almost like a strong friendship with Davido. And David became almost like a vessel, a media outlet that was promoting Zlatan. Talk to me about that relationship with Davido and what that's like.
I don't know. That guy is just he's too nice. He's just too nice. Like, he brought me out at this show in Dubai. One music fest. Because I was testing the organizers that I was texting someone that I know about the organizers that I'm one of the boys that are on Able God now. I don't want them to book my flight or anything. That will be in Dubai. They should just give me like 1 minute to perform, and then they read my message and they didn't reply me. And then I'm getting to Dubai. I just saw David and I was like, David, I told this man that I was on to perform. He didn't allow me to perform. And then I said, okay, don't worry. I'll bring you up on stage. And when he was performing, he brought me up on stage. Able God was very big then. As he has done this thing, I'm saying, like, not once, twice, I don't even know. He does it for everyone. So he's just a great guy. There's nothing. At some point, people even felt like I was signed to DMW.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was because he was doing everything that I would do for his artist for me. He's a
Talk
nice
to
guy.
me. One of the other things is, yes, we know Zlatan is like, a street rapper, he's popular on the streets, he's doing this, da 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 da. But where exactly is Zlatan from? And talk to me about your hood, how much it influences your music making, and what exactly that culture is like.
Yeah, like, I'm from Ekiti State, but I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos. like my background was very, very poor. Not very, very poor. Like it wasn't easy. Like the way I came out from, the only thing we do there to survive is actually go to school. If your parents can't send you to school or you come back from school, you still have to do bricklayers. Like go to where they're building houses to carry blocks on our head, carry pan just to survive. At some point I was working in a coal room where they sell fish. That one I didn't last there. I spent 2 days and I said I want to resign.
Why?
Because because they said before we start to work, we have to like do rehearsal for like 1 week before they start paying us. So the first day they said we should offload 1,000 cartons of fish. They were just straight. I was catching it. I was just standing. I was sleeping while I was standing. I was like, God, no, I can't do this. I had to resign. Just so many things so that people in my old like. If there's no ATM card where I could, there's no ATM machine where I come from, where I live in in Lagos. You have to like enter like 2 buses like from one place to another place, and before you can make use of an ATM, like things are not happening. They at least see something that will really want to inspire you, if not for the internet. That was making us see things, making us see the likes of Olamide, people doing things, and like seeing young artists like blowing up, and then that was how I left. One day I just said no, I have to like leave the hood. Even when I won my car, I was like a king on my hood. I was like a king. Everyone wants to roll with me. Everyone wants to chill with me. But still, I still said no. This is not where I'm going to. Like if I say I'm a king already with this one, that means I don't want to do better. So I had to still leave the hood, and then it took me like that car. I even had to use that car to do cab at some point.
Are you for real?
So the car I won, I had to use it because there's no money. They gave me car, they didn't give me money. It was hard for me. Me that I could not even eat. They now gave me car again. So it was hard. So sometimes in the night, I do cab from Shagam to Italu. With the winner written on there's winner on the car. And
wow.
Like the car,
you're using the car that still has winner written on it to do cab.
Yeah. Do cab. Like
That's a big hustle, man. Big hustle. Like last year, I've got to be honest with you, last year was not only great for Afrobeats music, great for street hop. Your brother and friend in Naira Marley also became successful last year. It seemed like you mentioned Olamide to me earlier on. I don't know if this is right, but it seems like our industry somehow, we like to only allow one street rapper at a time. It looks like Olamide was big, then Zlatan came in, and then after that, Naira Marley came in, and it's just one person at a time. How does it feel to people like yourselves? Is that the kind of energy you get, or am I wrong?
Yeah, is it like when you start this phase, like me, I've been able, like for the past 3 months now, I've been able to realize that all fingers are not equal, and then you can't have 2 captains in one ship. So at some point, as a fast rising artist, when you're popping, you might say you don't want to rest and say no, I don't want to like chill. I just want to keep going. Then someone will come. It is just for you to just sit back, work, continue working, like do your work, and then one day, or everyone can have it at the same time.
Yeah.
And then one day you're gonna do something again, and then it's gonna go up, poof, like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, the way I'm feeling. This is where I'm feeling to. Like for the past 3 months, and I haven't dropped any song since I started my career.
Yeah.
I've never done that before. I was known to like always dropping. And early this year, on the 1st of January, I announced my record label, Zanku Record.
Yeah.
And then there are some of my brothers that we used to like chill together back then in Egbeda, like 4 of us, Papi Snoop, and Piper. We've been together for like 4 years, listed together. So I just said, since I have a label by myself, like these brothers will stay together. Even if I say I sign them or not, they're still gonna be around me. They still have to use my platform. So I just said, okay, they're all welcome to Zanku Records. And then I said, I didn't even sign them from the beginning because I was seeing it as a brother play, like we're just doing it. And then from there, I was able to like do a song for Jamo of Lele, the other of Lele.
Oh yeah, is that your artist?
Yeah, Yeah,
Wow.
he's my artist. And then he has another song, If No Be You.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's him. So that's like one of the reasons why I haven't dropped song for like 3 months now. So to like introduce him, and then there's Obaz, there's Papa Snoop, and then I'm happy now. I just dropped a song like a day ago, and it's
Yeah.
doing well everywhere. So it's doing so great already. So I feel like the wait was worth it. The strategy and then the rebranding and everything was worth it.
Mm.
And the song is doing great now. So I so much understand what you're saying like that.
No, so now that you've dropped a single 24 hours ago, you've got artists that you're managing. Is it going to be a CEO type of Zlatan, or I will still get the hungry,
No, he's
artist,
hungry, he's
street
hungry, he's
Zlatan?
hungry or no, hungry still, hungry forever. Ah, see, I'm hungry, forever hungry.
Is it, man? So are you leading to another project, or are you just going to be dropping singles for now?
For now, it's single. For now, probably projects next year because everyone is dropping project right now. Because there's no show this year. It's just been online, dropping online. Before where you can just drop a song and then just go tour around the world with your song, and then when you're ready again, you announce another song, maybe on stage, even on stage in your next show. Like it's easy
Yeah.
like that. But now everyone is just at home, and then everyone is just trying to drop. The amounts of songs that drop every Friday now in Nigerian industry is not a joke. Yeah, so for me to actually drop the song yesterday, and then I got like like people still there. I was like, yeah, my people are still awake. Despite that I went for 3 months. Okay, I'm back now, and then I'm back
There's
again.
one
We're back.
there's one thing I was thinking about, like, the experience that you and Naira had last year, with the security forces and whatever. You never really spoke about it and how it affected you, how it made you feel. Talk to me about that experience. What was it like, and how did that make you feel?
Yeah, because it was an early stage of my life, and early stage of my career, and then we try to always avoid scandal.
Yes.
And then the kind of music we make is street song, even some
Yeah.
things that we're not supposed to say,
Yeah.
we bust them in our song. So when we got arrested, like everyone was like, yes, we said it, that these guys are fraudsters. How come they can like, just start making money from how many songs are they singing that they're driving cars and all that? So like I was down, I was locked up for like 4 days without my phone. The later I was just saying, I was calling my assistant to say, are you sure my career is still intact? Are you
Wow.
sure my career is still intact? No, don't worry, everything is fine. And then when we came out, it was a blessing in disguise. Like, poof,
Everything went quick.
yeah,
Hits after hits.
it's after.
This year, you were in Ghana during the NSAS demonstration, but you took to the streets of Accra to
Yeah.
make your voice heard. Talk to me about your own experiences with, bad policing in the
I've
past.
had, I've had so many bad experiences because I grew up on the mainland, and then the way they do it on the island here is even fair. On the mainland, some of them they act like lunatic human beings. Like they'll take you to the ATM, tell you to use your card to bring out money. Like it's so bad. They're more like thieves on the mainland. The SARS are like thieves on the mainland because they will extort you, they will collect your money, forcefully check your phone, shoot your tire and all like that.
Wow.
So I've experienced it so many times. I've known about SARS since. Like there's even an old video of me in 2017. I was singing the same way I did this year. I was saying about NSARS. I'm
Wow.
happy that at least something little has been done to them.
Do you feel there's going to be a change? Have you experienced a change now, or do you sense that there will be a change after all the noise that everybody made?
Although I feel like in my own life, I've always said one thing, that my own life is my own Nigeria. Once I can better my own life, that means my Nigeria is already better because it's not a joke. Like our parents tried it. I feel like it's because of social media that we're able to like even get close to this. It's not easy. It's not easy. If you're fighting the government, it's not easy. So I just feel like we tried, and then that was how I was on the street as well. But we're still on it. We hope Nigeria gets better. If it gets better, it's going to be good for all of us as well.
Absolutely. Now we're getting into the final stages of the year, December. This is usually the time where a lot of artists in Nigeria make a lot of money. You're performing around, but this time it looks like it's going to be different. What is the sense that you have that this December, are you going to be able to make a little bit of money, or it looks like this December is not going to happen?
I feel like only God knows. Like everywhere's already opening up a little by little, but I don't think we will be able to like come together because of the COVID. So I feel like if there is, fine. If they are able to organize, fine. If there's like we've been surviving this is like March now, and then just hope and pray that everything gets better and then we can get back on road.
You mentioned the song that you dropped. What's the title of the record? And just tell us about the song that you just dropped, the title, and what the song is about.
Lagos Anthem. That's the title of the song. Lagos Anthem. If you watch the video, you see where there are politicians, our governments, that we see them driving in big cars.
Yeah.
They like bullion vans are entering their house. Imagine the way they went to go and keep that palliative that's supposed to be like for hungry people, and then they just kept it somewhere, and people are hungry, and they will say there's no money in Lagos. Like there's money. The song actually say money no in Lagos, but I'm trying to like saying it the other way that there's money in Lagos. People have money. Some people drive Bentley. Why some people are suffering? So it's not balanced. And then the government are not even helping us. So if you watch it, it's like interpreting what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And the truth is that I already recorded songs since like February. I didn't drop it because of everything that's happening. And I shot the video before I went to Ghana, before the SARS protest started.
Wow.
And then it's now looking like I actually saw it coming. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Finally, you're a father now. Talk to me about being a father and how you look at the way you're even smiling when I mentioned that you're a father now. Look at how you talk to me about what it feels like. And what's that feeling like, and how has it affected you as an artist, as a person?
It didn't affect me in any way. I'm just chopping my life. I'm like, I have a son. I feel blessed to have him. Yeah, I feel blessed to have him. It's my will. Like, it's God's blessing. Yeah.
That's brilliant, man. What would you say to young artists that are coming up from the same place you came up from? The hardships, there's no hope, the struggles. What advice would you give any one of those guys that are looking at this Zlatan now?
Yeah, just work hard, pray, and then try to be unique. Have your own style, like be creative, and then when you get there, try to always like help one or two people you can help when you get there, because sometimes you are helping people and you think you're helping, you won't know you're helping yourself, and you thought like you'll be blessing someone. Then when the blessing is gonna start coming back, you will see that it is like. So work hard, pray, don't do drugs. Chai.
Listen, man, I appreciate it. I know you've had a long day. Not only are you shooting a video, you've also been doing interviews, and I appreciate you taking this time out to really chat with me, man. I'm looking forward to things settling down and you can come into the country and do the concert that we were hoping that you were going to do this year.
Big time, yeah.
And before you go, just do something for me. Introduce yourself and say this is Adesope Live.
Yeah, you already know it's your boy, Zlatan Ibile, Kapachi, my Chipa, Kushuni, Sisi, Bebo, dear. This is Adesope's Live. Oshamo. Awesome. Let me write that for.
Hey, I share it. I've got somebody to say hello to you. Oh, yeah, go and say hello to him. Smith, Smith, you saying that?
I just entered now, not long ago, but yeah, I feel you, bro. Well done. I'm feeling your new jam as well.
Thank you, everyone.
Feeling your new song. Well done, bro.
I'm
proud of you. It's really hard times right now, you know, for your business, my business. but we have to stay strong. And, hopefully 2021.
You're listening to Adesope Live, the Afrobeats Podcast.
Right.